Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today we're going to be using the complete card and box die set along with the butterfly stamps and the butterfly dies, and these are part of the Christina collection that's available at Craft Stash. So I just wanted to explain to you about the dies. In the collection there are lots of dies that are small enough to go through the platform on a 6-inch die cutting machine with no problems at all. Of course the flowers and the butterflies are all smaller dies and they will fit through, and all the elements from the box die will also go through. The card making one, the stitched mat will all go through the machine. The only one that won't is the part that makes the actual box, because it's too wide to go through that machine. So to use the largest die in the collection you would need a machine with an A4 cutting platform. But if you like the collection and you like the idea of making your own boxes but you don't have an A4 platform, there's nothing to stop you from buying the set and then using a pen and a pencil just to draw the outline of the die onto the card that you want to use. And once you've done that on 2 pieces, you will have the elements that you need to create the box, and the rest of the dies you can use with your smaller machine. Now once you've cut your box out, obviously this still won't go through the smaller machine, but if you wanted to put the pattern in your card, you could either use the 2 pieces together and create your pattern sheet there, or you can use them this on its own and create a mat, and that would sit underneath your patterned piece that could then be added to the front of your card or to your box. Now another thing that you need to make sure of is that you have enough matching card. If you want to make them all blend together, you have enough card to complete your project. And these are A4 sheets, and you're going to need 2 for the box, 1 for the card itself, and maybe 1 for the trellis and 1 for the stitch panel. So those are the cards that I'm going to use today, and this is a navy blue. So for my box I've cut 2 pieces of navy blue and I've got 1 stitched panel with the stitched edge die. For my base card I have a piece of A4 that I've cut folded in half, and I'm going to take the card part to the die. Now this has a 1 non-cutting edge and 3 that will cut, and I'm going to keep the non-cutting edge on the open end of my card, so that will fit along there. And I'm going to die cut that. Now the die will cut through the folded card, and it will give you 2 separate pieces that you can now create a top folding card with. So to do that, let's move the stitch panel. I'm going to bring out my little scoreboard, and I'm going to score this by about ½ an inch at the top, and I'm just going to crease it back. Now once I've done that, I'm going to add some glue along this fold, and I'm going to add the 2 pieces of the card together. So from the stamp set I've used 3 of the butterflies and I've added them to stamp blocks. So what I want to do now is use some Versamark and some white embossing powder, and I'm going to put a pattern on my card. So I don't need the base card at the moment, but I do need the 2 pieces to the box and the stitched mat. Now because I want to do some embossing on this card, I need to make sure that there's none of my fingerprints stuck to it. So if you don't have one of the anti-static tools, then you can always use just ordinary talcum powder and just go over the card. And I know it looks white, but it will brush off, it will dust off once you've finished. So that now takes all the stickiness, all the fingerprints, all the grease off your fingers off that card, and you're going to do that on all 3 pieces. So I'm taking out the white and I'm showing you the silver. So this is silver embossing powder, and I'm going to ink up my stamps with my Versamark and just add them at random to my card and my box base. So there you have some lovely silver butterflies that have landed on the card. They're full of dimension and they will fit inside the box with the fold down top beautifully. That would be suitable for the male cards that you want to make for the men in your life. And if you wanted to make a box in the other style, this is the same type of card with the fold at the top, but for this box I've created the lid in the second style, and that's done out of acetate. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and I'll see you again soon when we use the complete card and box die set along with other elements that are in the Christina collection. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.